ball. Sunoco runs him off it, but still Blaine retains possession. That time Parks pokes it away. And this time it goes off the head of Thiessen, out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. And that'll be another Cougar throw. And the Cougars will continue to move up the field and have throw-ins. Sunoco puts it, tried to get it in past the defender to Steves, had to come back and get on sides, was able to do so. Now played in by Williams, and Steves is running onto it, and this is played outside by Villarreal, and that will be another Cougar throw. As the Cougars are showing a lot more aggression and attacking ability than they did the last time we were here when we saw them play Anacortes. Ball headed away, controlled by the Borderites, but knocked back in by, well, neither team as the ball continues to run free. There's Sunoco. And for those of you joining us on YouTube, we're finally up and running, so thanks to Ball Deep Seeing that we're running. If you've been on with us on Facebook the whole time, thanks for hanging in there with us. Tanner Hammond now into the game for Ryder Steves to play in the center of the field in that number 9 striker position. Ball attempted to play long, kicked it off his own man, stepped in by Blaine, and now Blaine is looking to run onto it. Parks turns him and is able to wait. Oh, the ball comes free, but Parks is able to get it free, but there's a number of Cougars there covering. And now Blaine looks to attack, but stepped in nicely that time by Connor Houston. Knocks it out of bounds. Nice! Hernandez with it, little move there, looks to put it through to Sunoco, running onto it. Sunoco makes a move. Oh, his first touch deceived him, and he was able just a little too much, too heavy, and Blaine was able to recover it. Ball put into the middle. Oh, and the offside flag is up. No score here, 22 minutes to go in the first half. Blaine on the attack, broken up by Williams. And shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. Williams is dispossessed. Now Williams is able to run him off the ball to Hernandez. Makes a touch by the defender and is covered, knocked out of bounds for a Cougar throw. Long throw, and Sunoco puts it into the middle. Hammond heads it up backwards, but now the Cougars are on it. Put back into the middle. Here comes Sunoco onto the ball. One man to beat. Snakes it by the kicker. Goal! Bakare Sunoco with the goal. On a beautiful ball in. He touches it past the defender, gets the angle. The keeper comes out, and he slots it nicely into the back of the net for the Cougar lead. At the 21-15 mark, the Cougars take a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Blaine looking to respond quickly. And it's played out. So as I said earlier, for those of you that were waiting for the YouTube to join us, the offside trap, the 4 flat backs by the Borderites, was going to be something that the Cougars were going to try to exploit by putting the ball by them and run onto it. And while it didn't happen in the midfield area, it certainly was a case of a high line with the Cougars sneaking behind and then ending up one-on-one with the keeper. Advantage played by the referee. Now he's going to blow it back to the spot as a Cougar defender put down the Borderite on the ground. A little bit of a reckless challenge there by the Cougar late. Referee did a good job of playing advantage. And here comes the shot, and it's on goal, and it's knocked away. I thought the referee was going to signal ready to play by a whistle. He did not. And the Blaine player took it quickly, trying to catch the Cougars off guard. It did not fool the keeper as he made a nice diving save and kept the Borderites off the scoreboard. And here's Hernandez now trying to get by the flat 4 defenders. And now Brock is harassing the midfielder from Cougars, and there's a foul on Hammond. And it will be a free kick for the Borderites. Cougars have played pretty staunch defense tonight with just the free kick shot troubling the keeper. A lot of high boots there, referee letting him play from both sides. It's cleared by Parks. And now we have a foul on the Borderites. Free kick taken and somewhat dummied through by Houston for Hernandez to run onto. And Patrick forces the Blaine defender to put it out of bounds for a Cougar throw-in. Brock will come up and throw it in, looking for Houston, who's going to cross it off a defender to Sonko. And Sonko is tracked down by Hammond. Now he's going to turn and come the other way. Great tracking back. And here's Sonko running onto it again. Foot race for the keeper. And Sonko wins! And it's in the back of the net! Goal for the Cougars! Bakare Sonko again wins the foot race with the Blaine defensive backs. The keeper is late coming out responding, beats him to the ball, and again slots it into the back of the net. And Sonko has a brace tonight as the Cougars lead 2-0 here at the 17-20 minute mark. Subbing in now for the Cougars, it looks like number 4, Jason Francois Klein. And coming out is number 16, who is Andrew Post. That ball goes all the way through. The keeper calls for it. He gets it, and he's going to take a little time off the clock, force the Blaine forwards to run up to him. Now he gets it, and he's going to look to punt. So the Cougars get a couple of goals about 5 minutes apart, and here they come again. With Sonko winning the foot race. This time he slips by the defender, makes a move, and he's pushed down. And the referee is pointing to the spot. And that is a foul on the Borderites. And it will be a penalty kick for the Cougars. Sonko once again beat the defender. And this time, instead of going straight at the goal, he cut it back. And the Borderite defender shoved him in the back and knocked him down. And it will be a penalty kick for the Cougars, and it looks like Tanner Hammond is going to take the kick for the Cougars. The referee giving the keeper instructions about how he has to stay on his line, that he can move a little bit side to side. He moved kind of side to side, but he cannot come towards the penalty kicker until the ball is struck. Referee's now making sure all of the players are outside the box. They cannot enter the penalty box until the ball is struck. Got the linesman on the corner. Referee blows his whistle. The approach, and it's in the back of the net. Tanner Hammond with the goal, and the Cougars now lead 3-0. This goal at the 15-10 mark. That usually what happens is the keeper will try to dive one way or another and guess which way the player is going to kick the ball. This time the keeper stayed in the middle. Perhaps he was just frozen and didn't know what to do, or he was thinking that Hammond would just kick it straight down the middle and try to be a little bit cheeky. Hammond found the back of the net to the left of the keeper and gave the Cougars the 3-0 lead. 14:41 left to go here in the first half. Cougs lead 3-0 and against the Borderites. And as the sun is now setting to the west end of the stadium, the lights are beginning to take effect. There's a slight breeze blowing, and it's going to get a little chilly here tonight on this beautiful night at Lakewood High School. Coming to you from Dick Cardinal Stadium, Cougars looking for their first win of the night. That's a through ball by Hammond. Hernandez running onto it, couldn't quite get to it, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a Cougar throw. Sonko with a brace tonight, and it was his run that caused the penalty kick for the Cougars' third goal by Taylor Hammond. Subbing into the game now for the Cougars, in for Hernandez is going to be number 7, Aaron Yarmolillo. Long ball played by the Borderites. Parks now chasing the ball down, trying to hold up play. Borderites tries to beat him, and he able to run him off the ball. He doesn't let him cut back. Nice defense by Parks. Unable to clear it though, and now Cougar defense is solid and clears the ball, and there's Sonko playing it long. It's a foot race one more time, and this time the Borderites are able to stop the ball and turn it around and come on the counter. A little slip on the outside. Cougars back on the attack. And that's working hard on the outside is Lorenzo Cabrera Garcia, as he just barely lost that foot race to the outside right back for the Borderites. Another long ball and chase played in, but this time the Cougar keeper will make sure that he is there on the ball, and he is at the top of his box, preventing that scoring opportunity. Cougars are now really starting to dominate the midfield, and there's a handball. And now into the game, it's number 96. And I do not have that number on my roster, so I cannot tell you who came in for the Cougars. Long ball played in, the keeper has it. Ball to midfield. Yarmolillo's on it. Sanko's on it, and it's finally played out by Xavier Blanco of the Cougars, of the Borderites, for a Cougar throw. Played a Sanko in the middle, intercepted by the Borderites, stolen back by Sanko, played outside just a little bit too far. It's going to be deflected off the Borderites, and it's going to be a Cougar throw. Cougars attacking with just 3 players that time, with the Borderites having 7 players back. And the Borderites are able to get this possession and draw the foul. Under 10 minutes to go now. Cougars leading 3-0 with their 3 goals in a span of about 7 minutes. A brace by Bakare Sanko and a penalty kick by Tanner Hammond. After Sanko was spilled in the box. It's good cover in the back by Williams. Played up the side. Oh, that's not Williams there. That is '95, and I don't have 95 on my roster either, so not sure who some of these Cougars are in the game. There's going to be a foul on the Borderites on that ball, as they were trying to keep Sanko off the ball. Hammond now is going to take the free kick. And they are yelling Lorenzo, so perhaps this is Lorenzo Cabrera Garcia wearing number 91 and not Tanner Hammond. Not quite sure. And he takes a shot on the goal, and it's into the side netting. Borderites free kick. Long ball played through, and it's all the way back to the keeper. And the Borderite is offside. 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the half, and another sub. This time it's number 0, if 0 is the number. Alan Sheeran into the game for Bakare Sanko. Free kick for the Cougars. And there's Parks cleaning up the header. He's dispossessed, but it's taken away by Hammond. We're going to keep calling 91 Hammond because that's what I have in my scorecard. We'll maybe be able to check it later at the half. Cougars lead 3-0, 6:35 to go in the first half. Long ball doesn't get through. Knocked down and then played out. It's going to be a Cougar throw-in. So I just talked to a few of the players here, and that is Lorenzo that scored the goal scorer, number 91. Not Tanner Hammond, as it says in my program, so I apologize to him and to his family for calling him the wrong name. We'll work harder to get an accurate roster the next time we're here. Goal kick for the Cougars, 5 minutes to go in the half. And remember, it's going to count down to 2 minutes, and then the clock will be turned off. And the referee will keep time on his own watch. And there will be, or should be, some additional time added because of the ball that got put off of the head of the linesman early on in the game. Long run made to the corner, and the ball just goes out of bounds, and it's out for a goal kick. Four minutes to go now. Goal kick by the Cougars. Lorenzo heads it on. Steves has it. It's going the wrong way. Nice tackle there in the back by Parks. And as the sun goes down, and it's beginning to get a little difficult to see those gold numbers. Offsides one more time on the border rights as he was 2 or 3 strides ahead of the defender, as they continue to try to creep forward and beat the defender. Ball played forward. Back to Brock. Brock looks long, and that's going to be offsides, as 3 Cougars were offsides that time. The offside trap for the Borderites working that time. Blaine brings the ball back in play. They're looking on the attack. Slide tackles missed by the Cougar defender into the middle, headed towards goal, and nicely done by the Borderites, but the Cougar keeper covers it easily as he sprawls to his left, his left, my right, his left. Cougars controlling the ball at the midfield now. Under 2 minutes to go as the clock is stopped. Brock has it, puts it down the sidelines to Jamarleo. He goes by the defender, tries to beat him to the corner, and it is put out by the Borderites, and it should be a corner kick. And the referee is now pointing to the corner. Initially, he pointed to the goal, but he saw the linesman pointing to the corner, and he gives the corner kick. Under 2 minutes to go. Again, we don't know exactly how much time's left as it's kept on the referee's watch. Cougars leading 3-0 here in the first half at Dick Cardinal Stadium. Ball played in, knocked down at the near post, and now sent back in by Brock. And not controlled by the Cougars, and here come the Borderites on a 2-on-2 break. Ball put through. The defender is there, forced him to the corner, and it's put off the defender, and it will be a corner kick. So just a reminder, at halftime, we'll continue to bring you pictures, but no sound. And we'll be back on both YouTube and Facebook in the second half. Ball's played in the middle, and big boots put on it right at the 8-yard line. But it is up and over and out for a goal kick. Nice ball in. One touched it, but just got a little bit under it. Put it over the top. Blaine puts it through. Cougars calling for an offsides. They don't get the call. Ball's played wide and out of bounds. And again, with less than 2 minutes to go, the Cougars will have a goal kick. Borgerites knocked the ball down, but it's taken back by the Cougars. Parks this time runs it down, knocks it off the Blaine player, and it rolls out of bounds. The official is not yet even looking at his watch yet, so not sure how much time is left here in the half. And there is the half. So the first half is over from Dick Cardinal Stadium. We're going to leave the camera on facing the field. We're going to bring back the audio in about 8 minutes. 3-0 Cougars. Well, we're back here at Dick Cardinal Stadium, 40 minutes on the clock. Cougars leading 3-0 as they face the Blaine Borderites in this matchup between 2A schools in the Northwest Conference. Blaine now attacking to the west, and we were able to get the lights on here at Dick Cardinal Stadium so that both sides of the field are now illuminated. We'll be able to see the numbers a little bit better. Nice job in the center of the field by Sheeran. Blaine is now attacking with some renewed energy. They've had some success out wide, but they keep trying to cut it in and have yet to been able to really trouble the Cougar keeper. He's had a couple of sprawling saves, but nothing that was too dangerous. That's a long ball in and into the side netting. And it will be out for a Cougar goal kick. Going to be a foul for a push in the back on the Borderites. And it will be a Cougar kick just about midfield. The referee stopping the play. Looks like he was giving a talking to one of the players. That's Lorenzo putting it long and out of bounds. I've been told that that's Lorenzo Cabrera Garcia there in the 91 jersey, not his 21 as listed on the roster. And Lorenzo spills the Blaine player, and he is going to get a yellow card. And with that yellow card, he will have to be subbed out. And into the game will be Jack Williams. Ball played down the side. Running the channel now into the middle, covered well by Houston and put out of bounds. Be a Blaine throw. Ball comes to the middle of the field. Ball was hit off a Cougar defender, dropped back to the Blaine player who touched it, but Houston was able to cover and put it outside. Referee now talking to the Cougar player that was hit in the midsection by that shot, and the referee is asking him to sub out. Throw in down the sideline. He turns but puts it into the side of the net. That's going to be out for a goal kick. Just underway here in the second half. Just about 5 minutes gone. Cougars lead 3-0 as they got a quick 3 goals in about 7 minutes, starting at the 22-minute mark. 2 from Bakare Sonko, and a third on a penalty kick by Lorenzo Cabrera Garcia on a play in which Sonko was taken down in the box. So Sanko having a direct hand or an indirect hand in every Cougar goal tonight. There he is on the ball right there, and it is out of bounds for a Cougar throw. In the middle of the field, knocked down by Houston, but taken back, and now a Blaine player is sandwiched, and it's going to be a foul on the Cougars as two Cougars sandwiched. Joel Barrentos Estrada, who's been very active tonight for Blaine in the attack. Put on net, but right there into the hands of the waiting keeper. And that ball is then saved. And the Cougars he punts the ball to midfield. Cougars trying to control. That's Steves not able to control it. Blaine back on the attack. And cleared away. Ball jumps over the head of the Blaine defender, and now Steves is running onto it and gets called for a push in the back as he runs up the back of the Blaine player. And now a Blaine player looks like maybe number 18, Glenn Whitney, gets a yellow card and comes out of the game. Not sure what the official saw that necessitated the yellow card. But after Steves pushed the Blaine defender, he must have said something, and now it's going to be a Cougar free kick. Not quite sure what's going on here, but it's Cougar free kick. Ball's put on frame towards the Blaine keeper, who comes out and secures it nicely just in front of the on-rushing Sanko. And he punts it away. Taylor Brock called for the handball. Blaine free kick. And the Borderites are now on the attack. Quickly down the left side, knocked away and out of bounds. Good work tracking back by Jason Francois Klein, forcing the throw. Ball being headed around in the box before it's finally cleared. And just the first missed touch there by Sheeran. It's going to be out of bounds for Blaine. Houston, Sanko. Big collision on the outside with Brock. Now stepping in and taking it is Williams. And again, Brock steps in and takes it away. Turned away by the Blaine defender and put out of bounds. Houston puts it in behind. Steves is running onto it. Foot race. And the keeper for Blaine out this time and is able to secure it. Sharon and Steves running onto that. Just about got there. Sharon probably closer than Steves. Just a lot of kicking of the ball now. Klein puts it down the sideline. There's Sharon running onto it. Collision. They're shoulder to shoulder. Stepped in and taken by Williams. Knocked out of bounds by Blaine. Good work by Williams to step in and force the throw. The Cougar throw. Now it's going to be Blaine throw. Linesman had a different view than the referee, and he overruled it. 10 minutes gone now in the first half. In the second half, 3-0, Cougar lead. Sanko with a little bit of a step. Ball's taken away from him, and as he takes it away, the linesman puts his flag up and said that's a trip. And Sanko is turned away. Ball knocked down by Yarmoleo. Has possession of it, working that left side. Puts it through. Steve's running onto it. Sheeran on the backside. Neither one of them can get there. Blaine keeper picks it up. Cougars to continue to show that attack, trying to get in behind that back four of the Borderites. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight, either on YouTube or Facebook. We're sorry it took so long to get the YouTube up. Not quite sure what the problem was tonight, but thanks to Baldeep Singh, on our producer engineer and internet guru, we were able to get it up and going. Put in the middle, just over the head of this striker. Chase down here on the outside. Put it back. Looking for service in the box. Nice job taking it away by Williams. Saves it. Nutmegs it. Oh, just out of bounds. Great work by Williams. Knocking the ball down out of the middle. Getting it up the sideline. Ball's played long. It's going to be a foot race to the ball. Keeper staying back. The Blaine outside back was able to chase it down and put it out of bounds. Sheeran was a willing runner that time, but he just didn't quite have the speed to beat the Blaine defender to the ball. Throwing deep now in the Borderite territory. Sanko's going to throw it in. Brings it into Houston. Heads it back towards side, but knocked away. And here comes Blaine on the attack. Ball played long and outside, but just eludes the touch of the right wing and out of bounds for a Cougar throw. Blaine again on the attack. Missed tackle that time. Allows them to control the ball in the middle of the field. A little too touch, though, is just too much. And out of bounds for a goal kick. We're going to sub now into the game. Hernandez is going to come in. And Sanko is going to come out. Also into the game is number 24, Blaze Burkett. And coming out is Taylor Brock. Parks with the ball, playing around with it. It gets taken away from him. He goes to ground, nothing there. Headed away by Houston. Yarmoleo forces that throw in. It'll be a Cougar throw. Headed down the sideline. Yarmoleo's after it, but it's controlled by the Blaine defender, but he puts it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Cougars. 25 minutes left to go here in the game. Cougars lead 3-0. And now subbing in for the Cougars, that'll be Steves coming out. And number 34, Harrison Ware, is entering the game. Oh, missed kick by the Cougars, and here comes Blaine attacking. 5 Cougars back on defense with 2 Blaine attackers. Now a third is joining, now a fourth. But Sheeran takes the ball away. And it goes off him out of bounds. It's going to be a Blaine throw. Nice job of the Cougars to recover defensively to stop that border right attack. That ball is out of bounds. That's going to be a Cougar throw. And that's going to be foul. Not quite sure what the call is. It looks like maybe Williams was fouled as a Cougar free kick. Referee throws the ball down. And play, and Parks this time gets it to Houston in the middle of the field. Now he's to Williams. Williams puts it through, no one running. And the border right keeper will come out and play it before Yarmoleo can get there. Long bouncing ball played. Border rights again on the attack. Down the sideline to a runner in the channel. He stops, turns around, looks to cross. Now he's being forced back. He gets a left footer in there, rolls all the way through, but track down on the left-hand wing. Park steps in, forces him back. And now Williams is in. Oh, a lot of collision there with Hernandez and the Blaine attacker, and that's going to be a foul and a good spot for a free kick. Last time we saw this spot for a free kick, he tried to shoot on goal and he put it over the top. 3-man wall. And they're trying to cut it through. He gets the ball and he puts it in. Referee has got a whistle. I think he was going to call a penalty, but instead, right's a goal. Get the advantage ball. It's in the back of the play by the rights to slide that ball into a runner on the side of the wall. Take the Cougars to the ball and put the ball in the net. 20 in the Lakewood leading. Sheeran with the cross comes out. Fronts one Klein, but it's right to the keeper. A little more energy now on the Cougar offense after that Blaine goal.
Is she awake? She might not be awake.
Well, the scoreboard hasn't changed. It still says 3-0, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-1. I did not see the official wave off the goal, and I saw the Cougars kick it off. So we're going to go with 3-1. So if you see the scoreboard on your camera and it looks like 3-0, I believe it's 3-1 as that ball rolls out for a goal kick. We're halfway through the second half, 20 minutes to go. Cougars leading 3-1. since that goal, there's a little more energy into the game. Cougars are playing a little more urgency, and Blaine has seen the door open, the gate open just a little bit. The door is ajar, and they know if they can get another one, that will really cause some problems. Long ball played in. This time the Blaine keeper's able to beat him to the ball. And now they put the goal up on the scoreboard. I guess it's been confirmed by instant replay that it was a goal. I don't know, we've got VAR here tonight. It's 3-1 now on the scoreboard. 19-12 left in the game. Ball was put in off a Cougar defender for a corner kick. Blaine has been very efficient with their corner kicks. They just have yet to be able to get their head on a ball, but they've had good service into the box. Quick shot off the corner kick, knocked away by the Cougar defender. Nice turn in the middle, knocked away by the Cougar defender. And again, Parks seals the outside, knocks it out of bounds. Ball put in. Knocked down by Lorenzo. Back in the game after the yellow card, and now a side roundhouse kick well over the top of everything and out of bounds will be a goal kick. Goal kick coming in now. So the Cougars will play it up the field. Intercepted. Oh, not intercepted. Mishit. And now Sheeran has the ball on the outside using his speed. The border right defender is able to catch up to him, but puts it out of bounds. Not sure why he did that all the way over the touchline, but that's now going to be a corner kick for the Cougars. Instead of, he could have just put it out on the touchline and had it be a throw-in. Interesting choice by the border right defender. Hernandez to take the kick, as the Cougars will have 4 in the box. Just over the head of Jarmaleo. Sheeran has it, puts it into the middle, not there. And it's cleared to the middle of the field. But again, misplayed, knocked back in towards the goal. As Blaine again tries to start the attack. A little sloppy play in the midfield by both teams. As the Borderites now attack, Cougars defending with 7. Blaine attacking with 3, and there's Caden Parks one more time on the outside. And this time he's called for a foul. Caden Parks' job of keeping the ball on the outside and forcing the ball backwards. Now we're going to have a substitute into the game. It's Taylor Brock back into the game for Yarmoleo. Under 15 minutes now to go here in the second half. 3-1 Cougar lead. Ball played into the box. It's going to roll all the way through. Blaine, it goes over the head of the keeper who came out, knocked away by a Cougar defender, dropped to a border right, and he puts it up and off the goalposts. Poor decision by the Cougar goalkeeper. Ball bounces over his head, but he's able to recover, secure it. And the Cougars had a nice block shot by one of the defenders who I couldn't tell which one it was, Williams or Parks. And that ball is kicked, and that's right into the face of Sheeran. Has his glasses knocked off. And now the referee is going to have a look, and we're going to sub him out. Steves is going to come back into the game. Tough shot to the face as coaches are going to look at him and make sure that he's okay. Parks has it, gets knocked away from him. Play it long, Williams, 95, the unknown 95, puts it back in. So neither team really has control in the midfield. Steves chases it down. Parks steps in, gets it to Steves. One man to beat, can't do it. And now Parks again knocks it out of bounds. The ball is out of bounds. It will be a Cougar throw. Parks throws it to Steves. Puts it by. Oh! Big collision. It's going to be a foul on Steves for running down the Blaine player. Long ball played over everyone, right to the Cougar keeper, who secures it easily. And will walk it out to the top of the penalty box. And now it's going to be a penalty on the Blaine forward for trying to block and get in front of the Cougar keeper. And now it's going to be a penalty kick. Cougar keeper throws it out a little bit too far for the referee's liking, blocks it up, so it's right on the edge of the penalty box, wasting a few more seconds. And now the Cougars are going to knock it around the back line, and the Borderites are going to have to chase. The ball is stolen away. Here comes Blaine on the attack. Tees it up, blocked away nicely by the Cougar defense, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. So maybe a little bit too much playing with it and knocking about in the back, as it results in a turnover and a corner kick. Ball's played in short. This is where it came the last time, and they got a shot on goal. This time he's closed down by Lorenzo. Played back outside, back into the mixer, and the Cougar keeper comes out nicely and secures the ball. Two Borderite offensive players were running to the back post looking on it, but it was snatched out of the air. A nice save by the keeper. Steve once again throws his body on someone. And this time, it's the Cougar that holds the ball up and gets kicked in the back, pushed in the back and knocked down, and it will be a Cougar free kick. Under 10 minutes now to go in the game. Cougars leading 3-1. And subbing into the game, or back, I should say back into the game, is Jason Francois Klein. He'll be playing on the right side. Caden Parks will switch back now to the central defender area. Parks as the right back. Now Francois Klein will hold that spot down. Ball comes into the middle. Taken away by Lorenzo. Puts it long. Cougars running onto it, seeing if they can get to it. It's a foot race for the ball, and the border right defender wins the race, but puts it out for a corner kick. Subbing now in for the Borderites is number 21. And that's Nick Shatterin. Ball into the box, headed out. Ball put back into the mixer. Jumping contest, and the Blaine keeper wins it. And he will punt the ball away. 8 minutes to go here in the contest. Cougars still lead by 2 goals as they're going to try to see this one out. Blaine on the run. Cross into the middle. Knocked down and pushed away by Jason Francois Klein. Great defense covering on the backside. Steves with it. Puts it down towards the middle. Off a border right defender and out of bounds. Great defending that time, though, by the Cougar defense. Cougars looking for their first win of the year with the 3-1 lead. Ball put in the middle, stolen away, and here come the Borderites on the attack, looking long, and puts it through. It's going to be a race to the ball, and the Cougar keeper comes out and kicks it away out of bounds. Couldn't wait for the ball to get into the penalty box, as that would have given the Blaine offensive player the advantage. So he just puts it smartly out of bounds. 7 minutes to go in the game. Cougars leading 3-1. Again, looking for their first win of the year. Ball's into the middle, knocked away by the Cougar defense. Steves has it, looks to play it long, and it bounces off the Blaine defender. Steves gets on it again, and this looks to hit it long, mishits it. Now it gets recovered by the Borderites, and now they're back on the attack. Looking to play it through. It does go through, but the Cougar keeper is Johnny on the spot, able to secure it and get it and punt it away. Blaine secures that ball at the midfield line and comes back, and they're continuing to attack. Cougars need to have some possession here instead of just kicking the ball. That looks like maybe a handball, but no call as Blaine looks to attack. Missed tackle there as the Cougar, now the Blaine's running free down the sidelines. Francois Klein gets back into the play, and he clears it away into the middle. And again, the same player continues to push in the back, and this time he has a red card. So the referee has seen enough, and that is the second yellow card on Glenn Whitney, a junior defender, and that second yellow turns into a red card, and Blaine will be playing a man down for the rest of the game at the 5:20 mark. That's about the 4th or 5th time Whitney has run through a Cougar offensive player trying to get a ball in the midfield area, and the referee said that is just one too many times. You need to go and sit down. And those have not been gentle tackles either. He has come through very hard through the back of the Cougar players. have to check them all for whiplash at the end of the game. It's been such hard tackles. Long ball now. Sonko's into the back end of the game after having an extended rest. That ball is crossed by Steves and off a border right player out of bounds for a corner kick. So Blaine will be playing a man down now the rest of the way. When you get a red card, that means that that player has to come out of the game. It comes along with a 1-game suspension, and on top of that, the team cannot replace or sub that player in. Corner kick to the near post, knocked away. A lot of shoulder checking going on. Comes on the attack. Nice tackle, knocking it away. Blaine still retains possession. And Taylor Brock stops the attack, and he's going to be shown a yellow card now. This game is getting a little bit physical and a little bit sloppy. A lot of elbows and legs being thrown, and the referee is going to slow this down. And that was not Taylor Brock, apparently. That was number 24. I thought it was number 2. But that is number 24, Blaze Burkett, with the yellow. Three minutes exactly to go here. And again, Blaine tries to play that short and run someone onto it at the near post. This time it's covered well by the Cougars, and the keeper secures the ball, and he will be punting it away. He's going to take a few seconds off the clock, walking it to the edge of the penalty box. Then he rolls it out to Parks, and the Cougars start the attack. Ball's played through, and the keeper is able to secure it. Lots of contact out there, no call. And it's a Blaine throw-in. Long ball thrown into midfield to no one. Brock has it, puts it through. Hernandez is running, Steves is running, and it's put out of bounds, and it'll be a Cougar throw-in. The clock is now stopped at 2 minutes. Referee will keep the clock on the rest of the game. I'm not sure that we've had very much stoppage time or injury time this half, so it's probably going to be pretty close to 2 minutes exactly. And I hope it is 2 minutes exactly, because it's becoming a very chilly night here at Dick Cardinal Stadium. Ball rolls through. And Blaine has one more attack into the midfield. But there's Caden Parks one more time, knocking the ball down and blunting the Blaine attack. Again, keep running. The Blaine players on sides. Puts it into the middle. Tries to turn it on goal. Can't quite do it. Not cleared very wide. Shot on goal. Put up and over. And that's going to be a goal kick. A little sloppy defending there on behalf of the Cougars, but they were able to turn away the attack as the ball shot went well wide of the, well high of the net for a goal kick. Played short again, wasting a little bit of time, and this time it's kicked out off a Blaine offensive player and goes rolling. And it'll be a goal kick again. Not sure how much time is left. I know it's under 2 minutes. We will be back in action after spring break. The Northwest Conference does not play any soccer games over spring break. It'll be spring break for Lakewood High School, the Lakewood School District, not just the high school, next week. So Friday, full day of school for the middle school and for the high school. It'll be half days. conference week for the elementary schools. And then we'll be out for a week for spring break. We'll be back the following week with home soccer. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer then.
They're coming on and off again.
And if you want to know when we'll have a broadcast, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and hopefully we'll have the YouTube stuff taken care of when we'll be back on. So the referee blows his whistle. The final score, Cougars 3, Blade Borderites 1. Cougars get their first win of the year. A brace of goals for Bakare Sanko, and a penalty kick by Lorenzo. So we'll be back after spring break. Hope everyone has a good time, a good break. We get a little bit warmer weather. Thanks for Ball Deep Sing on the backside, getting us up on YouTube. Kerry Parks on the camera. Laura Leach on the front side monitoring our programming. Dale Leach saying goodnight, everybody. Have a nice break.